Hey guys, it's JaffiePlays. Today we're talking Wayfinder. Now that Wayfinder is officially out, let's talk about SKYLIGHT, the main social hub of the game. This is where you'll be spending quite a bit of time between running different activities. This will also be where you can craft different characters, items, accessories, echoes, and imbuements for lost zones and hunts. You will also be able to upgrade the items you craft or buy. Speaking of buying, you will be able to spend the gold you have earned on elixirs, accessories, and more. You can also earn gold by selling unused accessories or materials. Now you understand the basics of what SKYLIGHT is. Let's dig a little deeper and go over each vendor and their location within SKYLIGHT, as well as some of the bonus areas like the Great Hall and Gloomsphere. Let's start with Gloomsphere. This is where you will go in order to start expeditions, hunts, or open world runs. This is also where you will use imbuements in order to affect the way that your expeditions or hunts run. Next, we have the Great Hall. This is where you will go in order to access your house and make modifications. In your house, you can place artifacts and trophies. Artifacts are basically buffs that will apply to your character. These can range from character buffs all the way to giving you just a small amount of materials. Trophies are items that you place in your house that you can gain from completing activities in the world or the bosses. So, they were the bonus areas. Now let's go over the vendors within SKYLIGHT, starting with Omen. This is who you will go to in order to summon or craft a new Wayfinder. You will open the menu and be greeted by all the characters in the game. You can hover over each of the characters to see all of their abilities. Once you have chosen a character you want to craft, you will be able to select that character, this moving you to a more in-depth crafting screen. You can hover over each of the components in the center of the screen. This is also where it will show you each of the materials for the 4 components that is required to craft a character. These are displayed on the right of the screen. For example, to build the first component of all the characters, it will require 10,000 gold as the material. To get the required materials for each component, you have to run stuff such as the expeditions, hunts, and open world, to give you a few examples. I will have videos on how to unlock each of the characters in the future. The location of Omen is on the right next to the Gloomsphere on the map. Next, we have the Echo Matrix. In this shop, you'll be able to reduce all of the different gloomstones down to shards. Or you can use the shards in order to create any different type of gloomstone: grey, blue, red, and black. This will also be where you craft the different types of imbuements for the Gloomsphere. Doing this will require different types of spectre material, such as cracked, verdant, silver, and more. As well as the spectres, it will require a small amount of gold. The location of the Echo Matrix is not far from the Gloomsphere and Omen. Next is Foreman Ruby. In her shop, you'll be able to craft different housing accessories, such as beds, tables, cups, plates. You get the idea. The location of Foreman Ruby will be at the west gate. The last and main area to do with vendors is called Market Row. This will be where you go for all your general items and upgrades. First, we have the engineer. This will be the vendor you are looking for if you're looking to do anything with relics. There's 3 different tiers of relics in this shop: uncommon, rare, and epic. Relics are the main components of your build, so you may be spending some time here perfecting it. You may be missing one piece that will be giving you that set bonus you are looking for. Well, this will be the location you are able to craft it using materials. Next, we have the arsenal. This is the vendor I'm sure many people will be surrounding. In this shop, you will be dealing with everything to do with the weapons that you are using. So you have the option to buy the initial starting weapon straight out for gold. But after that, the future variants of the weapons will be crafted. Crafting each different variant of the weapon will require certain materials or items from specific places, such as the lost zones, hunts, overworld, etc. This is very much like the character crafting. For example, to build the Grim Harvest Sword and Shield, this will require 6,225 gold, as well as the 4 different Grim Harvest pieces. 3 of these pieces are next to the weapon you are building. By clicking on each piece, it will show you what is required in order to craft that specific piece. The exception being one piece. This is found by defeating the boss Storm Twins. This boss can be found within a hunt. Lastly, we have Venge. Venge is a bit like a general goods guy. This is where you will go if you're looking to buy accessories, craft elixirs, or sell spare accessories or materials. If you need a specific accessory that you know of, this shop will be the place to go to get that. Next is crafting elixirs. Upon using the elixir, you will gain buffs to your character. There is currently 2 different tiers to the elixirs. The different tiers of elixir increase the effect slightly, but require more materials in order to craft it. Lastly, you have the option to sell accessories, spare materials, and diagrams. If you need some gold quick, this will be the go-to place in order to get that gold. That is all the vendors, what they sell, some of the materials each of them use, and their locations. Hopefully with this information, it will help you navigate the hub easier, along with giving you more of an idea of where each of the vendors are located and what function they serve. I hope this video was helpful. I will have loads more videos following this game over the course of time. Subscribe to stay in the know of all things Wayfinder. As always, I look forward to seeing you all in Wayfinder and in the next video.